Yeah, it's every game. As you get closer and closer to the finish line, just the intensity from shift to shift is just there, and everybody's on edge. With every call and every save, and I mean that's how playoff hockey is. But you can't ramp up the intensity any more than we're seeing right now.
You talked this morning about playing within the whistles. Were you happy with the way your guys kind of responded tonight and in that fashion?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that was one of the keys to the game, and I thought we did that very well. And in terms of discipline, I don't know what the final number was, and 3 penalty kills. I mean, when you can keep it under 4, as a coach, you're very, very happy. And I thought we played between the whistles tonight, and you think O'Brien did what he needed to do to start the game, and answered the bell there, and. We've certainly seen a lot of escapades out there over the course of the 60 minutes, and I thought the refereeing crew did a very, very good job tonight of handling certain situations there.
Troy, the way the game was going, it was 3-0, then it's 3-3. They changed their goalie. Just not that it came out of nowhere, but the shorthanded goal by Sill, and just kind of the impact that had on the team, because it looked like Wilkes-Barre was starting to take control of the game.
Absolutely. That's for me the biggest turning point of the game was Sill's goal, and we lost our momentum there, and I felt that the first 2 goals were bad breaks. Didn't even catch the third goal. Obviously something happened where Barber got beat up ice from Cicito, and then they made a little bit of a push. Then you're having to kill a penalty, and then once Sill got the goal, I thought the energy was back on the bench, and we were able to play very well the rest of the way, and they made their pushes, but they were down a goal. I mean, that's normal, but I thought we defended very well, and just a real good bounce back after 3-0 lead's tough. It's tough, to blow that, but it's certainly the worst lead in hockey now. It used to be 2 goals years ago, but now, teams get a first one early and it's 3-1. It's a brand new hockey game. They get a second one, and we're going in the third 3-2. It's not easy.
What about the push that they made? They made the push when it was 3-3 and 4-3, but they didn't have a lot of shots. So what was your defensive mindset?
Well, one of the keys for us tonight was to play fast defensively. I thought we were exiting the zone fairly well today, but obviously when your team's up down a goal, they're going to make their pushes, and the biggest thing we did there was protect the middle of the ice. I thought there were some great defensive efforts, not only on the back pressure and getting back to that house area as we called it, but once they sustained those zone play, I thought we kept everything to the outside for the most part, and did a real good job of fronting. They were getting to that 3 high, and they were trying to get shots through, and we did a real good job of fronting there and trying to keep everything to the outside as best we could.
They've got their backs against the wall going back to their building now. How much more emotion do you expect Friday, and does it mean your guys are really going to have to be on guard and keep things in control?
Well, I think that's it's my 6th year in Hershey here, and I don't know if I've seen an easy game in Wilkes-Barre, over my tenure here, and I don't expect Friday to be any easier. They're going to come out tremendously hard. Their crowd is, they're very energized. It's a very loud building, and I'm hoping to see more of Game 3 than Game 4. Although I'd take the first 40 minutes the other night in Game 4 every day of the week. But it's going to be, winning that 4th game. It's a cliche. Every coach says it, but winning that 4th game to clinch is the hardest thing to do, and we just got to get some rest tonight, enjoy it, and then be ready to go Friday.
Troy, Chris Bourque is the AHL MVP, but I wanted to ask you about Ryan Bourque and kind of what he means to your team tonight. He rang one off the post. He had the empty net goal, and he forced them to call off, I think, the icing with his speed that set up, I think, your 3rd goal. Your thoughts on kind of the impact he's had?
Well, when you play Hartford 2-4 times a year, you can always see what type of player he is. But certainly, from my perspective, he's been very enjoyable to coach, and I'll take those kind of players that just want to win so bad they can taste it, and that's the type of player Ryan Bourque is. It's heart and soul. I've said to Brian Helmer and Ryan Murphy a number of times here recently, because he did score 20 goals 3-4 years ago. So obviously there is some offensive offensive touch there. He hasn't got rewarded not only in regular season but playoffs for how well he's played from an offensive perspective. But he's a tremendous penalty killer. And that line has been by far our best line in playoffs from start to finish since we put them together. And we're going to need that to continue for us to win.
And just so I know, you don't want to be up 3-0 in Game 6. You said that's like the worst lead to have. You don't want any part of 3-0 in Game 6, Troy. Is that right?
Well, let's just put this. I'll take any kind of win Friday night as long as it happens. We all good? Okay, thank you.